The city of Owensboro officially broke ground on the federally funded $40 million riverfront development project in February 2008, which includes the construction of a river wall and redevelopment of Smothers Park and Veterans Boulevard. The federal investment in Owensboro's riverfront provided a timely influx of jobs and dollars, as several projects are well underway. The construction of the scenic river wall, which allowed for erosion control of the Ohio River, has also set the outline of a riverfront redevelopment project that will rival any riverfront along the Ohio River when finished. The river wall is approximately 1,500 feet long, spanning from the culturally significant River Park Center to the beautiful Mitch McConnell Plaza. Construction of the river wall is complete, with the decorative concrete panels to be installed by spring of this year. Smothers Park and Promenade is expected to be finished in June 2012, with utility relocation currently underway and top of the bank construction to begin this year. Smothers Park is seen as one of the catalyst projects for the future of Owensboro Riverfront District. Developed from the initial Riverfront District Master Plan in 2001, Smothers Park will provide the designed connection between two previously completed priority improvement projects, the River Park Center patio to the east and Mitch McConnell Plaza to the west. The park, when completed, will provide more than 3 additional acres of riverfront park and quality of life improvements to the Riverfront District. In total, with existing improvements, the park will span 5 city blocks and cover over 5 acres of land. Main components of the park include iconic fountains near Frederica Street, an outdoor children's museum and playground, and an enhanced Shelton Memorial Plaza to honor Colonel Charles E. Shelton and all veterans. The park is centered around the everyday user and sets the stage for larger programmed events, festivals, and gatherings to take place in the heart of the downtown and riverfront district. Construction on Veterans Boulevard from the River Park Center to Frederica Street is a conjoining project of Smothers Park and is the last component of the project to be completed. Utilities are currently being relocated and construction will begin this year. Eventually, Veterans Boulevard will extend from the River Park Center to the Convention and Events Center. The extension portion of Veterans Boulevard will be from Frederica Street to Walnut Street and will be done in 2013. In an effort to make downtown Owensboro calming and pedestrian-friendly, as well as complementing the infrastructure components of the master plan, a traffic study was conducted by N-Tran, a Lexington-based transportation firm. The downtown traffic study examined traffic issues, opportunities, and constraints that accompany the implementation of the master plan. A major topic of concern is whether or not 2nd and 4th Streets should remain one-way or be converted into 2-way streets, prohibiting large trucks from 2nd and rerouting US 60 around Owensboro on what is now the US 60 bypass. After reviewing N-Tran's report, city staff will be recommending for the Commission's review that the downtown streets remain one-way. We have listened to the public's concerns, and we believe the intent of the master plan can be achieved by other calming techniques. These alternate techniques also have the potential for significantly lowering projected construction costs. Riverfront Crossing is a 1-block area that is being transformed into a pedestrian-friendly restaurant, retail, and residential destination. Located between Frederica Street and St. Anne Street and Veterans Boulevard and 2nd Street, construction began in the summer of 2010 and will be completed by July of this year. Construction of the infrastructure and relocating utilities is currently underway. This project is intended to provide a connection between the Smothers Park project and the downtown development. Riverfront Crossing will be an ambient, vibrant setting with functional alleyways where people can relax and enjoy lunch from a neighboring restaurant or just sit and experience the beauty of the Riverfront Promenade and other enhancements of the downtown district. What was originally dubbed Market Square Plaza underwent a concept change last year after the city acquired the 17-acre Executive Inn Rivermont property. That led to the rethinking of the Market Square Plaza and Farmers Market planned for the block north of the Davis County Courthouse. Changing the concept for the block saved millions, most of it in reduced property acquisition costs. With a new name and a new concept, Riverfront Crossing has retained more of the existing structures that occupy the block. Only 3 structures require removal to facilitate east-west and north-south throughways. The International Bluegrass Music Museum is the world's only facility dedicated to the history and preservation of the international history of bluegrass music. Located 30 minutes from Rosine, Kentucky, where the father of bluegrass, Bill Monroe, was born, Owensboro was the headquarters for the International Bluegrass Music Association for 12 years. In an effort to capitalize on obvious branding and downtown development, the City of Owensboro has proposed turning the state office building into the International Bluegrass Music Center. Mayor Payne asked the Board of Trustees of the International Bluegrass Music Museum to approve, in theory, relocating the museum to the state office building based on the findings of a feasibility study. The feasibility study of turning the state office building into the proposed International Bluegrass Music Center is moving along well. City officials are currently engaged in a well-designed site plan with exterior and interior drawings. The study will provide city officials with marketing and revenue opportunities and operating and renovation costs. In addition to the obvious branding associated with Owensboro and bluegrass music, the city is seeking national naming rights. City officials submitted a proposal to Congressman Brett Guthrie to obtain the designation as the United States National Bluegrass Museum. Congressman Guthrie is currently working with his staff on legislation to submit, which will protect Owensboro's name and brand and allow us to seek grants in support of this project. The economic development possibilities of this new facility are obvious, with the current museum already drawing 24,000 visitors from 42 countries and all 50 states. Transforming the state office building into the International Bluegrass Music Center will draw national attention and provide a larger, state-of-the-art venue for Owensboro's annual River of Music Party, which celebrates all things bluegrass. ROMP has continued to grow since its origination in 2004, with nonstop performances by dozens of stellar bands from North America, Europe, and the Far East. This year, legendary Hollywood actor Steve Martin and his bluegrass band, the Steep Canyon Rangers, are headlining ROMP, which adds an additional international marketing boost. The Board of Trustees of the International Bluegrass Music Museum will meet in April to determine if they will accept the city's invitation to become the International Bluegrass Music Center. In the aftermath of the razing of the once majestic Executive Inn Rivermont, public interest grew for more open space for public use on the 17-acre tract. In March of last year, the City Commission approved a municipal order dedicating a portion of the city-owned property along the Ohio River as a public park to be known as Rivermont Park. The park opened in July 2010, hosting the city's annual 4th of July celebration instead of English Park. The city plans to continue utilizing Rivermont Park and its public access spaces along the river for festivals, events, and cultural activities to further aid the economic development opportunities of our new revitalized downtown. With the Executive Inn Rivermont no longer in operation, the Downtown Revitalization Master Plan called for a new downtown convention and event center and an accompanying 150-room hotel. The City Commission, along with Fiscal Court, joined efforts and through the Industrial Development Authority, wasted no time acquiring the land for these projects and choosing a company to develop the hotel and an architect to design the convention and event center. The city chose local hotel developer Malcolm Bryant of the Malcolm Bryant Corporation to build a $20 million 5 to 7-story Hampton Inn & Suites hotel next to the convention and event center at West 2nd and St. Elizabeth Streets. Trahan Architects of Baton Rouge, Louisiana and Chicago was selected to design the $27 million downtown convention and event center that will sit on the site of the former Executive Inn Rivermont. Trahan Architects is an award-winning architectural design firm led by Trey Trahan. Trahan's work can be seen all over the world and has received international acclaim. The architectural firm led the $200 million renovation of the Louisiana Superdome after it was devastated by Hurricane Katrina, and also designed the $212 million Virginia Beach Convention Center. City leaders are expecting an aggressive schedule, with the design of the Convention and Event Center to be complete by October and construction to follow by December. The hotel and Convention and Event Center are encouraged to be open at the same time, and the grand opening is slated for December 2013.